What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. It is currently 11 o'clock on Saturday the 13th of July, and I've been out the house this morning since about 7:30. I had to go for an early gym session with Jay at Ironworks because I had a haircut all freshened up at 9:45. So we've now got that done. So I still haven't had my post-workout. I'm about to make that now. So I'm going to give you a quick update on how I'm doing, how my training's been, how my gaining phase is going. So today's subject we're going to be talking about is a very interesting one, and I'm going to give you my point of view, which I know to be true, and just explain things, because I want to clear some things up, because there's a lot of people out there that could definitely benefit just from a mindset change, and hopefully this bit of info might really make a few people think, you know what, I'm going to give that a try. And if that can happen just from me posting this video, even if it's one person, then absolute, that is a win. So I'm going to get this post-workout made. I'll quickly show you what I'm going to have. Obviously it's going to be cereals, and we'll get the rest of this video going.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cry.
So here we go, we have our post-workout. So we've got 100 grams of cereal in there. Not as much as what I have in the week, but because we might be going out for some food tonight, I'm not going to overeat now. I've obviously got my whey ice cream shake, which is made with the Reflex Instant Whey Pro, chocolate flavour, almond milk as always, because I do not waste calories on liquids as often as possible, Choco Hoops. These are new, basically Frosties, but I just went for the cheapo ones. So I did try some chocolate shreddies, but chocolate and chocolate didn't really go. So this is my post-workout. I was gonna go for a cereal bar, but these haven't actually got all that much flavour. And for 100 calories, I much prefer my Kit Kat, as you guys know. Exact same amount of calories and a lot more flavour than a cereal bar, even though these are supposedly healthy, but got all the same, just as much stuff in them. That's post-workout, about to get crushed. So it's quite a bit later in the day now. It's like 8:30. I spent the day out in the garden. Obviously we've just moved into the new house, so had to go to Argos, get some hedge trimmers, spent the day in the garden doing all that shit. And then we've just been out for a Nando's. We were gonna go to I's Cafe, which is like the most epic dessert place ever in Birmingham, but we didn't end up going. We somehow always don't end up going. But it's been like, I kind of fancied some slutty food this weekend, because literally it's been like 4 or 5 weekends now on the trot that I've actually just like completely stuck to my macros. And just eating really good, which is cool, but every now and again you just want some slutty food. So that was kind of the plan. So we went into Asda afterwards and I got a little summit. So I'm just about to make that now. Gone for the best low calorie ice cream. It's definitely not the lowest calorie one, because this tub works out to about 600 calories. So it's not as low as the Halo Top or the others, but it's still half a normal Ben & Jerry's, and these ones are unreal. If I was like dieting or in a calorie deficit, I definitely wouldn't want to use these ones. But at the moment, the whole idea of me is to add a bit of weight, so I don't mind some extra calories. And I've gone for these cookies. So I'm going to show you what I do with these. Oh, okay now. So what I've done is 2 cookies in the microwave for literally like 20 seconds to get them warm, and then some ice cream on top. I don't know if you guys are the same, but I could literally like I have to have hot and cold dessert. So whether it's like warm cookies and ice cream or apple crumble and ice cream or something, that's the only way I actually get like satisfy a craving. Like I've been in the house before when I used to do like binge eating after competitions, and I could literally sit there and eat like 50 chocolate bars in a row and not be satisfied. But as long as I have that hot and cold, I actually get satisfied. So a little pro tip, sometimes it's just things like this just satisfy your cravings. So I'm about to smash this, and obviously I will do the rest of this tub as well. So this is my little slutty meal of the night. I'm gonna go and smash this, chill out. So a little check-in. Currently just sat here chilling. It's like Sunday evening, 7 o'clock. Kind of got the sun in my eyes, but I'm enjoying it, sitting out on my new garden deck, which is nice. Haven't done any filming today. Haven't really been doing a fat lot this weekend. Obviously I've been sorting stuff for the house. I've just been out to play golf for the first time in like 10 years with my bro, which was pretty sick. But yeah, update. The training has been going well. We are officially 9 weeks in. Just as of tomorrow, we'll be going to the 10th week of being in a calorie surplus. Things are going well. Don't know if you can see the screen. I'm gonna. Yep. So week 9 and 10, as you can see. My weight, 183. Seems that was my last average, 185. The weight has dipped. So that is like the perfect thing to happen. It's the perfect telltale sign when you are trying to gain and do the whole lean gaining, but basically, like I've spoke about, just controlling the rate of gain, doing it slowly and taking your time. The perfect thing to happen is for your weight to either stabilise, stay the same, or basically start dipping, and then all you need to do is just increase your food. It's as simple as that. So it's the perfect thing to happen, because you know, as long as you've been smashing your food perfectly, then your body's obviously got used to that amount of food, and it's time to increase the food, because that's basically you've hit a plateau. So perfect, I know exactly what to do. And all I've done is I've had 50 gram of carbs on my training days. So my carbs now on training days are up to 450 gram. They're brought down a little bit to like 325 on rest days, but then my fats go up to like 100 to account for the calories. Training's been good, but yeah, I'm kind of at that point at the moment where I haven't started hitting PBs yet, but I'll be very close to it, and I know when I do get there, then it'll be a win, because it's the best form I've ever done on these weights as well. So, for example, when I get to 115 kilo bench, then I might only hit the same weight as what I've done in the past, but the form will be better. So it is a PB, but I don't own it until it is actually a PB. So like I said, I haven't done too much filming today, but I'm going to go into the footage of the training from me and Jay yesterday, and then that's when I'm going to talk about the subject and the title of the video, which I'm sure most people have clicked onto this video for. So let's get into that. So the title of this video, do you need steroids? So firstly, I just want to say I haven't necessarily got anything wrong with people taking gear. No qualms really. If people want to do it, that's completely up to them. I have quite a lot of clients that do take it. People I know, we all know in the bodybuilding industry, it's rife. Lots of people do it. One thing that does bother me a little bit over the last few years is people doing it. Oh, it doesn't bother me, but I just wish more people would basically realise the effects and stuff like that, because it does obviously have effects. But basically, so do you need steroids? And the answer is no. For 99% of people wanting to be in the gym. If you want to compete in bodybuilding, and even in men's physique, to a very high standards, like IFBB pro level, or even in like 2 bros and win shows, then I would say yes, you do need to be competitive at that edge. But the main reason I'm making this video is because I honestly believe a large majority of people take steroids and only take them because they've done it in the past and they don't think they can achieve the same results without them. So for example, if a guy takes gear, gets in incredible shape for a holiday or whatever, gets in incredible shape, next year they want to do the same thing, so they take steroids again, and that's the only reason they're using it, because they think they can't do it without, for whether they think it's helping with the cutting or whether they think it's helping with maintaining muscle mass or whatever. It does help with those things, yes, but you can 1,000% do it without it. I have proof, I have people I've helped, and it just is. One thing steroids do help is people can basically get away with more stuff. You can kind of do a little bit more dumb shit, and you still kind of get results. When you're doing it naturally, then yes, you do need to be more precise. So like I said earlier in the video, if this can change one person's mind, if you think about it and the only reason you're actually taking it is just because you've never done it without it, and you might be a little bit scared, you might think, oh, I don't want to like lose muscle or anything. Trust me, with the right plan, as long as you're training hard, high protein, you will still get into shape to a very high standard. When you're willing to do things right and give everything 100%, your diet, your cardio, your sleep, all those things, you can 100% get the perfect results that you're looking for without having to take steroids. And if you're not doing those things, then you shouldn't be taking steroids anyway, because you should only ever go to that level when you've reached out and smashed everything else. And just one final thing I just wanted to say, I wanted to keep this short, just wanted to get my point across. One final thing, if you are going to be taking, if you do get to that point where you do take steroids, or you do want to get to that level, that competitive level of competing, which, okay, is fair enough for some people, just please do your research and make sure you're at minimal doing blood tests and stuff like that. Because even if you think, oh, I've done it before and I feel fine and all that stuff, trust me, it will be affecting you, your hormones and your health. So, like I said, I've got no qualms, but it is affecting you. So just get the blood tests and look after your health. I just want you guys to know that you can 100% do it without it. Get a coach. We can help you get into shape without gear. Thank you for listening. I'm going to leave this video here now. I've just checked, it was like 13 minutes long. And I want to keep this one short and sweet. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Just noticed these on the side. These are going to be getting dashed straight in the bin because they were basic, man. Nowhere near as good as, if you watch my other videos, I tried the Sainsbury's Taste the Different ones and the Tesco ones, and then Galaxy ones were dead. Like, they ruined that dessert thing I made last night. But it's all good. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something from it. And if you are one of those people that I hope you got something from the little talk. And don't ask about this. I'm sure you probably can guess. It's literally just paint samples. But yeah, anyway, end of the video. Stop going off on tangents. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again shortly on the next one. Thank you very much, guys. Please subscribe, like the video, share it on your socials, whatever. Thank you very much.